Hi.
Hey, everybody. It's another Cinemando trailer reaction. No Burke, just Kathy and myself, Mark, today to talk about a movie that a lot of commenters from our Indian friends are saying you should definitely review this trailer for this movie that came out about 10 years ago called Three Idiots.
A lot of requests for this one.
Won a lot of awards and very well received, 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. So it's obviously a film worth checking out.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to check this out.
we're trying something.
Okay, so we're checking this out. Now I forget how to do it. Okay. Hold on.
No problem. No,
we're good.
I can talk about subscribing, liking, commenting. And
that is what you should be talking about.
Yeah, and you guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. We're going to keep the content coming. And we know we have a lot of requests. We'll get to it as soon as we can, but this was kind of at the top of the list.
Yeah, sometimes they just overpower us. There's so many requests. So here we go. Ready? Go.
Let's check. That was impressive.
Wow, great logo.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yes.
हम सब तो कॉलेज सिर्फ डिग्री पाने के लिए जाते थे। डिग्री नहीं होगी तो नौकरी नहीं होगी, नौकरी नहीं होगी तो कोई बाप अपनी बेटी नहीं देगा, बैंक क्रेडिट कार्ड नहीं देगी, दुनिया रिस्पेक्ट नहीं देगी। लेकिन वो साला कॉलेज डिग्री के लिए नहीं, सिर्फ पढ़ने के लिए आया था। रंचो, रणछोड़ दास, श्यामल दास, चांचल, जितना अलग साले का नाम था, उतनी अलग सोच। सर आप जानते हैं हम कौन हैं?
प्राइम मिनिस्टर का बेटे हो तो भी आई विल नॉट एक्सेप्ट योर पेपर।
सर आपको हमारा नाम और रोल नंबर पता है? नहीं
Hell. That was fun.
Yeah. It was very La La Land or something.
Yeah, it's very cute. Oh. I was gonna say, two idiots.
Yeah, to find the third. That's beautiful. Whatever that is.
Yeah.
इसको बेवकूफ बना के रखो। लाइफ में कितनी भी बड़ी प्रॉब्लम हो ना, उसको बोलो कोई बात नहीं चाचू, सब ठीक ठाक है, आलिस है, और उससे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व नहीं, लेकिन उसको झेलने की हिम्मत आ जाती बाबा को स्कूटर पे ले आए तो क्या स्पीकर से भेजता
Whoa.
Wow.
बाप को देखा? Life is a race. If you don't run fast, you'll be like a broken anda. I'm the cuckoo bird.
That was pretty funny.
Three, you know, it looks like a coming of age film. I mean, obviously these guys are older, but kind of college buddies. You go through a lot of trials and tribulations. There's a lot of goofy stuff. It looks like it's funny, but there's also some looks like intense, heartwarming stuff. I won all kinds of awards, and you can see it sort of like has this kind of crowd pleasing element to it. It feels like a crowd pleaser, like, you know, get up and cheer in the theater kind of stuff.
It does. It looks, and you know, that one sequence where you talk about it looks sort of like La La Land. It really did. Like it had that very stylized kind of artificial environment with all the umbrellas and they're dancing. It looked very Hollywood in a way, you know. It's like that was really a kind of nice little sequence. I was kind of like getting into that.
Yeah, it's like going back to like Busby Berkeley. You go into those fantasy kind of things, which is totally okay to do, you know, in these kind of movies. And I love it because it's the way Hollywood films used to be. and
Yeah.
don't really do anymore too much.
And, this was kind of the first one we've seen so far because we've only been really, really getting into the Indian films like, probably a month or so.
Yeah.
And we've seen a lot of big fantasy ones, a lot of really, big spectacle action movies, but this is really one of the first ones we've been looking at that's kind of a little bit more, besides 83, it's probably like more of the grounded kind of, coming, like you said, coming of age or just sort of day in the life kind of film that
Right.
looks really interesting. And I just love the road trip aspect of it. Looks really fun. And it definitely intrigues me. I want to check this out.
Yeah, it looks good, and I think there's other films, like another one that's been high on the list is something called The Lunchbox that people have really been talking about. So there's a lot of these we've been doing, as you said, the big budget, action fantasy films, but we know there are more, down to earth drama, street level films that we've yet to discover. And this one, like you said, is from 2009, so it's 12, 13 years old, and we're just hearing about it. So I'm sure there's more like that. So that looks like something we'll definitely check out and talk about.
Yeah, and it looks totally accessible. Like it looks, I'm hoping that people, Americans that are watching this will be intrigued to see it also, because this does not look like, oh, I can't relate to this. It's just too outside my culture. It actually looks very accessible. I think we can all relate to that college experience, just the running wild.
Yeah, well, three buddies going through trials and tribulations, having fun. Crazy stuff, but also reality hits and life problems and stuff. So that's something everybody can relate to.
Exactly.
So
very
Three
cool.
Idiots. It's been out for many years, but we're doing our trailer reaction.
We're catching up. Exactly. We're trying to figure this out. We're catching up. So very excited. Thanks you guys so much for the referral. We'll definitely have to check out this movie also, and we'll try and do a review of it. And we'll be back with Three Idiots down the road, probably. Down the road. Get it? Road picture. We're two idiots looking for the third idiot.
Well, what's interesting is like that. What's fascinating is when you see, I think of India, I think of one type of country, but then you see something like that, you go, wow, that looks like something in the American West, like you driving through Colorado or something.
Totally did.
Yeah. So it's just, I love seeing that. What my perception is of a different country is not obviously reality. So you get that in a movie too, but you don't get, I'm not going to get an American film. Anyway, that's my 2 cents.
That was a lot of sense.
Sorry. Cut the mic.
Oh my God. No, that was good. That was great.
Three Idiots. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks so much for hanging out with us.
Bye.
Bye.